Greetings, one and all. NHL 17 has been recently updated for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, and with it came some updates to Hockey Ultimate Team. These updates in Hockey Ultimate Team include the new game mode that we've discussed in another video, and we won't talk about that now. And also, they have brought some new synergies to Hockey Ultimate Team. There are 3 more player synergies that they have brought in to Hockey Ultimate Team to maybe give a new spice of life to your new Ultimate Team. Maybe try and work some more players that you might not necessarily have on your team into the roster. So we begin with the 200-foot player synergy. Now, this requires 3 players to have this synergy, I believe. And activating this style will give players with 200-foot player a +2 bonus to offensive awareness, defensive awareness, speed, and endurance. So, as you would think, 200-foot player, they play well everywhere on the ice. They're not just an offensive guy, not just a defensive guy. They have good offensive awareness, good defensive awareness. They're good at getting from one end to the other, and they can do it for a longer amount of time. Makes sense with the 200-foot player. Now, I believe quite a lot of these synergies came in with the new Pavel Datsyuk card you can get, the new Hut Hero. If you have enough Hut Hero collectibles, I think it's 15 of them, you get a 99 rated Pavel Datsyuk, which I would love. Never going to get him, but I would love to have one of them, not going to lie. Also, Takeaway King. Now, you need 4 players with this synergy on your roster, or 4 points worth on the roster, because some players have more than 1 point for more than 1 synergy. Now, activating this style will give players with Takeaway King a +3 bonus to defensive awareness, stick checking, passing, and poise. So, this is the sort of guy that he's very, very reliable in his defensive zone. Likely a forward, I would say. But he's more of a two-way player. Good at taking the puck away from the opposing team and creating a chance for the offense. A pretty decent synergy, I would say. Defensive awareness, stick checking, passing, and poise. So they're not going to take many penalties necessarily. That's more discipline, of course, but poise is good. Stick checking, very important in NHL 17. Passing, you can never have too much passing in this game, considering the passing is awful. And defensive awareness, always very helpful. It's always good for your players to know what's going on defensively. And finally, the last new synergy to NHL 17 is Defensive Centerman. Now, you only need 2 points for this synergy. Activating this style will give players with Defensive Centerman a +2 bonus to face-offs, defensive awareness, shot blocking, and durability. So, I mean, that's pretty decent. Interesting that it only requires 2 synergy points. That makes me think, is that one of the only ones that's going to be for Pavel Datsyuk? Are there only going to be a certain amount of players that have that synergy? Because that's very interesting. I don't know if they've changed any synergies of other players. I checked my team and they hadn't seemed to have changed anybody from that one. But defensive centerman, that's not too bad. You've got to, of course, be a centre, so maybe at least 2 of your centres have to have that synergy going. But a +2 to face off, very good. Defensive awareness. So every single one of these has a bonus to defensive awareness. Is that EA in NHL 17 trying to go, look, we know there's problems on defence. So, if you had all 3 of these synergies active, you would have a +6 bonus to defensive awareness. That's the difference between a couple of overall points, I think. Also, shot blocking and durability. So, if you have these going, the endurance and the durability, so the endurance from 200-foot player and the durability from defensive centre would mean your players could stay on the ice for a lot longer. That's not too bad, actually. But I have a feeling that there's only going to be a select amount of players that get this sort of boost. Maybe only some of the special cards like Players of the Night and Hut Hero cards and things like that. Maybe they're the only ones that pick up these 3 synergies. It'll be very interesting to see. I'd love to know what you guys, if you have got any of these synergies active, whether it makes a huge amount of difference to your game. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. These are the new synergies for Hockey Ultimate Team in NHL 17. What do you think about the new synergies? Do you think they're only going to be for a certain few amount of players? Please let me know in the comments below. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, and watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and